How are you doing? All right, so
Hi, so this is Katherine and Christopher Tipper.
I guess we've started rolling. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Katherine and Christopher Tipper of Hunter Benefits Consulting Group. What day is it, Christopher?
Today is November 5th. Today is Guy Fawkes Day, and if you don't know what that is, check your Google machine.
There's a good movie to watch, too.
Oh, yeah, there is.
There is. So, and what are we doing?
Today is Friday. This is our On the Couch, the Friday afternoon bourbon edition. Cheers. All right. Our On the Couch Friday afternoon bourbon edition is our attempt to have a humorous, lighthearted look at the IRS. I said that. The DOL, ERISA, PBGC, things that go up in the night, all kinds of things like that. Today, we're talking about numbers, and we think we have a good show, a good little show for you, and we'll be back in just a second. And we're back.
And we're back.
So what do we normally do after the intro, Katherine?
We actually give a little nibble, and then we talk to Kristina.
We talk to Kristina. So Kristina is going to be here with a Washington update, and I'm hoping her Washington update isn't what we're talking about.
Well, I wanted it to be, but
Yeah,
I stole it.
From you.
So I had to dig around.
Yeah, well, you know.
And what I found was that Congress has a lovely game of volleyball going on with different provisions that they want to keep in and take out and keep in and take out of the Budget Reconciliation Act. And
do the initials MDR come to mind? No, not MDR.
RMDs?
Mega Backdoor, MBR.
Oh.
Mega Backdoor Roth.
Well, yes, they do. And no, they don't like them.
Well, yeah.
I thought they've been yanked out of the bill, right?
Well, they were yanked out of the bill so that they could continue, but now they're back in the bill so that they will not continue. For those people, like a married couple who earns more than $450,000 in a year,
okay,
will be limited in how much they can accumulate in their IRAs and their defined contribution accounts.
Okay.
If you have over 10 million, you won't be able to make further contributions.
Is this where we cue? Aww.
I know. And if you have over 20 million, you're going to have to take the excess out.
Aww.
Oh. Yeah,
sorry.
once again, I have dodged a bullet.
Yes, okay.
So we're holding up a transportation bill because of...
Poor people in West Virginia need some funds, and we are worried about these poor people.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's also, they're not going to allow Roth conversions for anybody, the backdoor Roth, where you're converting your money, for anyone regardless of your income level after 12/31/21.
Yeah, so that's like 2 months away or less than.
Less than 2 months away.
We're getting some calls about this.
Yeah.
So do your Roth now.
Do your Roth now.
And if you are a married couple earning more than $450,000, you will not be able to do Roth conversions, period, after December 31 of 2031.
Which I don't understand, because that's 10 years after 12/31/21 when they're saying you can't do it anyways. That part I don't understand.
Well, they're different groups. Okay, the backdoor Roth is only employee after-tax contributions,
okay.
Whereas the other conversion is any money.
Oh, the employer. Oh.
So you
okay.
can't convert
All
it,
right.
and if you're earning $450,000, you really need to go help with West Virginia.
And there's a lot of Roth conversions this year. There's a lot of tax revenue.
Yeah, and I think they push these things out because a lot of these guys will be out of office by that time.
That's true. So, is that it?
That's it.
All right. Well,
amount
thank
of
you,
fun.
Kristina. Was that fun? See, this is our idea of lighthearted, fun stuff talking about the IRS. No, it's not. This is why we drink while we do this. All right.
Okay.
What are we talking about today?
Numbers.
We're talking about numbers. Now, for whatever reason, I asked Filippo if we could use a clip, because if you've seen The Jerk and you've got Steve Martin, remember the scene in The Jerk with Steve Martin? He runs down the street going, "The new phone books are in. The new phone books are in." Okay, well that's what I was thinking about when the new numbers are in. What numbers are in, Catherine?
Well, it's the new limits, and quite
new limits,
frankly,
yes.
if you're keeping track of the catch-up, maybe you would understand the Steve Martin.
Oh, you're old enough to understand
You're
the
old
reference.
enough
Okay,
to
so
understand
that was
the
an age
reference.
dig. All right,
Right.
yes. So finally, we've been dealing with for months with hoped for numbers. All right, as to what people were guessing the new limits were going to be. The proposal system we were using actually was already guessing for next year, and I think they got one of the guesses wrong. They're a little low. So what we're talking about, now we didn't do simple, because we don't do simples, we do 401k plans. So next year is mark your calendars, get your payroll systems changed, pay attention to enrollments. If highly compensated employees or owners had a limit, had a dollar amount set in there for their 401k amount, then amount needs to be changed. If you were born in 1973 or before, right, your limit next year will be $20,500. Okay? If you were born in 1972 or before, your limit is $27,000. What did I do?
Reverse. If you're born before, you get the catch-up.
Yeah, if you're born in 73 or later,
The young people.
The young people, $20,500. If you're born in 1972 or before, sorry about that, it's $27,000. And of course, now then we were just talking about backdoor Roth going away, but you can still have a Roth deferral of up to $27,000 if you're born in 72 or before, right? Okay, and then the maximum allocation you can have in your plan if you're born in 73 or later is $61,000. If you're born in 72 or before, it's $67,500. And remember, we're saying it that way because even if you turn 50 on December 31st of 2022, you get the benefit of being 50 for the whole year as far as the IRS and ERISA is concerned, right? Okay.
Most people don't think it's a benefit to be 50 earlier, but
Well, yeah, we get catch up. Okay.
It's better than the alternative.
So now then, I've been doing this for 32 some odd years now, and I keep forgetting the code section that limits the maximum compensation. What's this?
415?
No, for the compensation is under 415?
Yes.
I do this video because I learn stuff too. Okay, so the maximum compensation we can use next year is $305,000, and when we're doing our cash balance designs for next year, the maximum annual benefit, this is not the maximal contribution, this is the maximum annual benefit that we're going to be creating a lump sum for starting next year is $245,000 a year for life.
So the contribution could be bigger.
Yeah, so all the limits went up except the catch-up. The catch-up still stays at $6,500. Okay, so 3 key takeaways. The deferral amounts have gone up, the total allocation amount has gone up, and the total compensation we can use has gone up. I think in 401k land, it's going to be a good year next year, don't you think?
it's always like Christmas, right?
It's always
It's always like Christmas when the new limits come up. They've come.
We got the new limits. Yes, we're geeks. All right. So everybody have a good weekend. Stay warm, stay dry, stay inside, watch TV. I don't know, but take care. Oh, I know Filippo gets mad at me. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We're at hunterbenefits.com or email us at sales@hunterbenefits.com. Right? Take care.
Looking at you.
He's looking at you. Bye.